Well, we're off on a walk, and we're going to walk up to that barn on the horizon, and it'll be in the direction of the Dorstshire Gap, which I've been to before, mainly in the car, and then we walk the last bit. But it's not actually too far from where we live here in Henley Buckland Newton. Right, we're on our way then. So this is the way of travel. We're not going to go in that buggy. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Well, may as well make use of this fine weather. Off we go. Hey, wait for me. Onward we go. We've got sort of holeweed and meadowsweet, knapweed, brambles. I've just seen the peacock butterfly. Of course, there's meadow browns around, vetches, all sorts of things like that. And we're off on our way. Now this is barley. It's ordinary 2-row barley, which means there's 2 rows of grains, so it's like flat. And the bit, for some reason, this around the headland is riper than the barley out in the field there. And when it gets ripe, you can hear them cracking. What happens is these go like that, and then that cracks, that cracks, and when it cracks, you know it's ripe. Now there's also in this barley there's what we call stinking mayweed or chamomile. Now whether it's exactly the same as chamomile that you'd grow for a chamomile lawn, I'm not sure, but it does have a sweet smell, and the farmers call it stinking mayweed. Of course it's a pest for the farmers. It does have a pleasant smell, but this has got a fantastic view here. I'll step back a bit and to keep the ground in, else the sky will bleach it out. Too much sky won't do it too much good. And so we're on in Dorset on these hills, and it's a ridge that goes round. I don't know quite where to, mind. And then there's that flat country over there, and you can see quite a long way in the distance, hazy blue with trees. That's all Pancras down there, in that hollow. That's the Piddle Valley. I can see the church from here. It's sort of toppling over. It looks like it's toppling over, like an old shoebox. Okay, I've got a trophy from the books. And this barn, of course, is the one that was one of our little destinations, our waypoints. And we've got there. We fairly fit. So it's me and the barn. So this walk we've been on, it's part of what's known as the Wessex Ridgeway, the county of Wessex. Slightly different to Dorset, but we are part of West Dorset, it's part of Wessex. Now we just go over the hill there, and over there I can just make out a church tower. That's at the little village of Plush, which is quite posh, as one might imagine. And the church is actually used for concerts, I think. I don't know whether it's actually used as a church. We're just coming down from the ridge. I found a footpath, and it's rather nice because it's all stepped. It makes it a bit easier. And there's some ancient workings here. Presumably quarries where they've collected stones for the buildings. And the steps going up to where we've been. And there's a quarry over here on this side, and it's got an oil drum and one of those old washing machines. I used to have one of those once, and some galvanised iron. And you think, oh, why did the farmer chuck all that down there? But I was watching Stephen Hawking on telly once, and he said in the 60s the Cold War was so much on the brink that there was going to be nuclear annihilation at any moment, that nobody really worried about anything, because it could all just go up in smoke.